Levels created by the paranormal candles. We've spoken about the paranormal candles a little bit already, but in terms of the key levels, these can be very, very useful and extremely important. Before we talk about the levels that those paranormal candles create, you first need to recap and know what is a paranormal candle and a few details about the paranormal candles. So a paranormal candle is, and make a note that this is only relevant to the daily chart. So a paranormal candle in a 5-minute chart or even hourly chart, I would not be using, and I wouldn't be even looking at it. The paranormal candles are only in the daily charts, simply because a paranormal candle is considered to be paranormal when its value is equivalent to or larger than 2 ATR. So as you can remember, the ATR is a calculation, the average price movement per day based on 5 days. We'll talk about it soon again. And when you have a candle which is around 2 ATR or more, this is considered to be a paranormal one. The one that is at least twice as big as a normal candle, as all other candles. And I'll show you a few examples in just a minute. Now, a few facts about paranormal candles. They are not always true, but you must be aware of these facts. Now, fact number 1. Paranormal candles are very often positioned at the end of the move. So if you see a daily paranormal candle, and we had some move prior to that, quite often it might indicate a potential, not 100%, but a potential end to this move. And the reason for that is quite simple. A lot of energy and fuel goes into the working process that creates the paranormal candle, that actually pushes the market so hard up or down that a lot of energy is spent on paranormal candles. And that's the reason why oftentimes the move ends with a paranormal candle. But not always, but it's just something to keep an eye out for and make sure you know these details. The next important fact about a paranormal candle is that when we have a key level, especially a daily key level, and we are coming to it with a paranormal candle, meaning that, for example, you have a really, really powerful resistance level, key level, and there it is, and you're coming to it, the price is coming closer to it, but you see that it's coming to it with a paranormal candle, meaning that there is a lot of power that is pushing the market to this level, and this is what actually increases the possibility of the level actually standing this try of breaking it, and actually this is what increases the potential of the level reversing this move. So yes, it basically gives a bigger likelihood that the level will stop the move. It is also very important to know and make sure to write this down. The levels are rarely broken with paranormal candles. Usually paranormal candles reverse at those levels. And when you see that the price is coming to a key level with small candles and slowly and step by step without wasting too much power and energy, this increases the likelihood of breaking the level. And this is just a basic understanding of the market and seeing how it operates, but it is extremely important. So once again, paranormal candles, when you see one in a daily chart and it's coming to a key level, the likelihood is quite small of breaking that level with that paranormal candle. And when you're coming to that level with small candle, the likelihood increases because the power is still there and the fuel was not wasted on a paranormal candle. So let me show you a few examples right here in the screen. Remember that only around 15% of the daily candles will be paranormal. So it is quite a rare occurrence. However, it does happen because 15% is still not a bad chance. And a paranormal candle is quite easy to calculate. For example, for this area, you could see that, for example, let's take this one, high minus low. This candle is around 111 points. So around the ATR around this location will be around 100 something points. Now this candle, for example, it is high minus low 181. So this one would be around 2 ATR. Well, a little bit less, okay, but still this would be a paranormal candle, and these are the levels of this paranormal candle. The levels are the candle's high and its absolute low. So these will be the two levels that you must mark in your daily chart. Once again, paranormal candles are important only in the daily chart where we use our ATR calculation. So this one is the first example, and as you can see, it's actually working quite well here. It has created quite a strong resistance. Now, the next one would be this one here, a really powerful candle. Let's check. High minus low 402 points. So this is a really huge paranormal candle. And once again, its high and its low will be right here. And then the next one, the big one, will be this one here and this one here. And this one is very strong. This level here, I mean, is very strong, simply because it is also with a false break, and plus it's also a trend break. We have a trend down, and then this is where the trend breaks going up, plus there is a false break, and this is a paranormal candle. This is going to be a very powerful level, key level, very soon. And remember, this is, write down this important note, important fact, is that if you have many levels within one level, meaning that there is a false break, there is a paranormal candle, there is a trend break, and blah blah blah, so all of these things, and then maybe it turns into a limit one. And if you see a combination of all of these types, the more types there are, the more powerful this level will be. It's quite simple, but you must be aware of this logic. Now, these will be pretty much this is the way you have to identify and mark the levels from the paranormal candles. Now, these are very important. And once you will be trading, once you've marked these levels in daily chart, once again, if you're trading with Pro Realtime or some other nice platform, these levels will all duplicate in absolutely every chart, and you will see the effects. So you still must mark these paranormal candles, and then as the price, if it does break down and starts moving downwards, you will most likely see a lot of resistance at these levels, and you will have to keep them even if the market starts moving down in 1 or 2 months. These will be very important. If you do miss these important levels, then you might be caught in a crossfire of not having correct level set out, and if you will be trading, you might not have a correct level, and then you will not know why did your trade not work out, maybe because there was a level in 2 or 3 points later that you have missed. Now, once again, you cannot have absolutely every level, sure, but the daily levels, you must have all of them, and then you must identify which one works and which one does not. And so we did mark, let's say, these levels here, and for example this one here, it's not confirmed yet. So you will still have to see a confirmation either in the daily chart or maybe in the hourly chart. So far, as we have marked the highs and lows of these paranormal candles, we only have the so-called CCL, so the candle that created a level. But remember, for this to be actually a level, you still need the CSLs, that candles that support the level, for it to be trustworthy and for you to be worried about it when you're trading and watching out for it. And until you have the confirmation, you should not be trading it, and you should not even worry about it. So until you have the confirmation. And once again, these levels that we've marked, well, basically, maybe this one here, from this high of this paranormal candle, we can see the effects already here, and here a false break, and a false break here as well, which could be correlating to this paranormal candle, the high of this paranormal candle. So there might already be a confirmation here. So this one might be already confirmed. But as for this one, for example, this here, well, might be sort of a confirmation, but we would need at least one more or two more. So make sure that you understand the concept of marking the level and then seeing a confirmation of the level. Until the point of seeing a confirmation, do nothing about this level, but make sure you watch out and check and see if there have been any confirmations. Alright, this is pretty much all there is about the paranormal candles and the levels that those paranormal candles create. And I do really recommend taking some time and going to your platform, going to the daily chart, finding these paranormal candles and seeing, well, you can take some older ones and seeing how they affect the price movement in the 5 minutes, for example. So mark a few highs and lows of the paranormal candles and then go into the 5-minute chart, so pretty much your trading chart, your trading time frame, and see these effects. So don't take my words as absolute law and trust me on everything that I'm saying. Check it yourself and see how these levels work. And you will be amazed. Well, as long as you mark them correctly, you will be amazed. I'm not saying that every level will work like clockwork. No. They have a good potential, yes, but some of them might still not work and some of them might disappear or turn into something that is called a floating level that we'll talk about later. But mostly you will see them work. So spend some time, go into your platform, mark these levels, and enjoy and see how they affect the price movement. I call it magic. I love calling it magic, but there is no magic. There are only facts in the market. There is no magic. I just love this so much, so I call it magic, but there is no magic. It's only facts and actual psychology and the movement of the market and the money in the world in general. All right. Enjoy your test. Good luck with your homeworks. Spend some time on it. Enjoy it. Make sure you understand everything. And I'll see you in the next lesson.